Hey guys, what is up? It is Casey. Hi, little Amanda, and the bun in the oven. All right, guys, so it's 9 o'clock, so we will go ahead and get started. So, my name's Casey, and I'm going to be your host tonight. And for those of you who I don't know, I think I know pretty much most everybody on here, but almost 7 years for me in Isagenix. So, oh my gosh, time flies, and I'm so thankful. So thankful I said yes to Isagenix. So if you are watching this, you might be on live or checking the recording out, but this is just our Monday night team call where we kind of gather and what's really happening throughout the week and any type of promos and celebrations and a little bit of inspiration. And I'll start tonight with a little bit of inspiration. And if you guys were on Dave MacArthur's call this morning, this would be a repeat, but I want to extend that to everybody. And I'll go ahead, if you have your phone right now, you can plug this number in. It's the one that's up. So this call happens every single day, Monday through Friday at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. And so if you can ever jump on them, Dave MacArthur, he does Monday. Udana Powers, she does Tuesday. Rhonda Collier, she does Wednesdays, and I do Thursdays. And Lenny does Friday. And it's a really great call of just, 15 minutes power hour to really just, again, plug your battery in. And the phone number is 712-770-4160. And I'll have to get the code actually. So I'll just pass it on because I don't have the listener code on this one. But I'll put it, but just set your alarm clock up. If you can ever, you have that time available. It's such a great call. And then I know Rhonda Collier, she has a Playing the Field with the Pros like business call as well too. I think a lot of times we have so much going on in the evenings that sometimes a lot of us are able to work daytime. And so what I just love having that early in the morning plug up. And also just a reminder for those daytimers, 9 o'clock every Monday, 9 a.m., a group of us came together and we're doing some calls at 9 a.m. That are really great. Today it was all about vision and geometric progression. And so Laura Binion is really charging that. So just a great during the day that I want to make sure everybody's aware of. But so something that Dave MacArthur talked about today that really just resonated with me is about hope and faith. And so if you think about like borrowing other people's belief, right? We always talk about like belief in this business. Obviously, if you're on this call right now or you're taking your precious time to listen to this recording, there is something inside of you that has this hope of something different, of a different way. And then there's some of us on here who have absolute knowing and absolute faith that this is the vehicle, because over the years you acquire certain knowledge, you acquire a certain skill set, but hope is hearing the word, right? So hope when we're getting on calls like this, when we're seeing a transformation from somebody else, hope for somebody who has 100 pounds to lose, when they see that, person walking the 100-pound club, or, the stories, or they hear their testimony from themselves, that person gets a glimpse of hope. Same thing, right? With this business opportunity, you hear a story, or maybe I know for me, when I saw Kayla Kraft, when I saw her story about an RN, an ER RN that had freed herself, that gave me hope that if it was possible for one nurse, that it could be possible for me. But my faith in the knowing came as my understanding grew, and as I got into that action, because there's a certain amount of knowledge, right, that one will acquire through being in action. And so Dave was just really kind of laying out those stepping stones of just that action repeated, though, is that knowledge, and it's that personal understanding, because you know that you know that you know. And so I just started asking myself, maybe where am I in my life? Am I just holding on to hope because I haven't taken maybe the action step required or the commitment yet to really understand something or to apply the knowledge to? Because we can, read the books all day long. We can go to the seminars all day long, but it's really then spinning it and getting it into action. We can do a public speaking class. You can go to that class and learn all about, speaking with your hands or talking with inflection, and changing your voice versus a monotone voice versus, putting a spin behind it. But are we ever going to have that knowing of what it's like if we don't get up and practice it, right? And they do say that public speaking, people have more fear of public speaking than they do of death. Than they do of dying. That public speaking, and I believe that goes back to that idea of rejection. Though, right? Because we don't want to be rejected. We want to be accepted. And when we put ourselves out there and public speaking or sharing or being vulnerable or trying something new, there's that fear. And I don't know if you guys have seen that video circulating around. I know, Amanda, I've seen you post it. But where every single person, after all the interviews that she's done, where the number one thing that people ask is that okay? Right? I mean, from presidents, right? From Barack Obama to President Bush to, Michelle. And then, she's talking about like even Beyonce, Beyonce is like, is that okay? And here's this massive performer, right? That goes out, but we're all just looking for that validation. And so that's also what I love when we're speaking to others, you guys, about Isagenix is validating people where they are. If somebody is in any type of form of, that's where that feel, felt, found. That's where any type of, the rejection comes, like that feel, felt, found, to validate where somebody is. I understand how you feel. I felt the same way. I totally get it. I totally respect how it is that you're feeling the way that you feel. But what I found is, and because I was open, this is what I'm experiencing now. And so you just get that comfortable, but it really is that action. Don't get caught up in just that notion of, getting ready to get ready to get ready to get ready to get ready. Get on the calls, step up, do it. And that starts changing everything and takes one from the hope state to the faith state. So that's something that you can check in with yourself on certain skill sets or certain belief in this business on where you are, and then what I need to do to be able to progress myself if I'm still just staying in that hope faith. So a hope state instead of the faith. So that's just what I wanted to share with you guys. And yes, it is 11:30 Eastern Standard Time every day. And so when I post this recording, I'll post those calls, and we're pretty good. I know Angel, she posts the calls a lot too, live right before that they happen. So just for our daytime goodies, or all of our teachers who are summertime for a little bit longer, something to plug into. And I know for our Pacific time zone too, that would be 8:30. So what we have happening this week is a lot of goodness. Way to go. Awesome job. Everybody for last week with the promo. There was so many rank advancements. So many people took advantage. We're still taking advantage now that are eligible for that Crystal Consultant bonus. So that's super exciting. Watching that happen. And so tomorrow night we have Bill Andrews again. So Bill Andrews, this is going to be the part 2 that's going into the Health in Action group. So he's going to, for all of us science geeks or people who want to understand the ins and outs of science and telomeres, that is going to be happening tomorrow at 8 p.m. live stream directly into the group. So any of your researchers that you guys know, or anybody who is on the Forever Pack, anybody who that's on Isagenesis, something that Dave MacArthur has really talked about too, as far as with retention, is if people can really understand the science behind what it is as well, that also people that are into, healthy aging, when somebody really understands the science behind Isagenesis, talk about, retention. Yes, LaDonna, we do have a flyer. If Morgan is on, she can drop it in the group. I thought I posted it in there, but make sure that we get that posted again. But yes, there is a flyer. So that Wednesday, we're going to have another I got so much great feedback on having the combination of product as well as people eating for free, and kind of everybody sharing their testimony, and not just products, but just about the whole vision of Isagenix. So I think that's super exciting. The group as a collective seems to be really excited about not having the vision of Isagenix and including the health and the opportunity and the symbiotic relationship. So I've got a lot of great feedback on that. So we're going to keep rocking and rolling it on Wednesday, and that's going to be at 9 p.m. So something that you guys can plan to invite your people to. And I really liked it too. I also got feedback. And if you guys ever have feedback on anything that we're doing, please reach out to whoever is hosting it, to myself, to Morgan, to, you know, your sponsor, any leader that you have and mentor in this group. Let us know, because we really are looking for feedback to know what it is that you're finding to be working, that's also keeping your customers, your builders, future, you know, sharers, future builders engaged and excited. So please, if you ever have any ideas, we are so open to just continuing to try things, to transform, and to innovate the way that we're doing things in the group. So with that, just a little housekeeping as well too on that. So we have a lot of repeated post when we have these incredible promos, right? So we had the incredible promo on the 23rd and 24th. We're going to have, you know, I know that the secret's out, the vegan shake, the strawberry vegan shake. I'm so excited about that. I was devastated when the berry went away. So another berry vegan is coming out. So I know a lot of us are going to want to be posting about that, because we know the algorithm when we're posting in the group, that's what brings people. We want our people posting. So if, let's say that there's a specific person that you know that you want to see that vegan shake, just be aware there's not like a direct like rule around it. Or if you see, you know, you've made a post, it's been up there for a couple days, right? And you see it and it's a repeated post, take the time to just delete it. Take the time, if it's a repeated one that you've seen over and over, and then it's your post that you did, and then try like tagging underneath posts that are up there already. So just being aware of when there's massive repeat. Now, again, thinking about that, you don't want to go in and let's say that you see it and somebody just posted it. Well, they've posted it so that it can get notification of the people that they have added to the group. So it's not like, hey, you know, a post that went up in a repeated post, but more so just encouraging people to tag specific people, if you know, that are interested in something underneath those just common promo picture post that we're all putting up. And so just, again, just to be aware of that kind of little housekeeping thing as we're moving forward with all these promos that are going to be going out. Also, because we just had, you know, my gosh, we had the cleanse, the peach mango cleanse, we had the birthday shake that sold out. Oh my gosh, how good is that? It's just so good. And then we just had that little promo. So thinking about that, well, oftentimes you'll see where cycles can take a little bit of dip after those types of big releases. And so what I have seen people do is they really kind of all band together and start talking about. So if you have a bedtime belly picture post, we really want to encourage the giveaway this week is going to be around those who order the bedtime belly buster and who also participate in, they watch a John Anderson and Cepeda interview, and then they comment on that. That's going to be our giveaways this week. But I really do want to encourage people that have never done the bedtime belly buster to get aware of that and to place that order in this week. And then of course, next week we have the vegan release that'll come out, that again, people want to be trying it and orders and all of that. So just if you're somebody and you have ever partaken in the bedtime belly buster, or, you know, anybody that's ever talked about like having a plateau or anything like that, this would be a really great way. We'll get some stuff in the group tomorrow for people as well too. And I'll touch on it a little bit and invite people to that process after our John Anderson interview. So the vegan shake was tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Is it 30th tomorrow? Oh my gosh, it is tomorrow. It's gonna be next week. Oh, you don't have to know anything with days for that. Okay, no, yes, it is. It is the 30th. Okay, so that's tomorrow. For some reason, I was thinking it was the next week. I'll play with that tomorrow with the bedtime belly buster. Still start promoting bedtime belly buster because we're going to do giveaways around that. We want to get those orders up as well too, but we might encourage it to be next week. So thank you, Morgan, for that. Glad I was reading it. I don't know how I had it in my calendar for the following week. Guess time just flies way too fast. And so Thursday, though, will be that streaming going into the group of the John Anderson that will ask for people to really give away. We'll also do something fun, a giveaway around people who do 6 or more of the dairy-free purchases of the I'm even more excited now that it's coming out, of the strawberry ones. So that is what's exciting that's happening this week in the Health in Action group. So super fun. And just a heads up too, for those that are going to Celebration, there's still time. If you're not coming. But on the team, there's a couple of things that have been happening, and Jennifer Trinkner had reached out to me, and I know that the whole Yacht Club crew, Team Intention, I know that there's an event going on with you guys too. So there's a couple of options. I know that if you're going to that, rock that out. You guys are going to have a stellar time. I know Melina and Glenn, they can throw a party, so everybody that's come forces together with that. But Team Express also has one that if you want to go, like I know, Albie will be there, Jennifer Trinkner, a lot of other people that people are friends with. So that's also going to be taking place that night. And then I'm having a little just get together. It's just a drop in of some drinks and some little just tasted what, just some little appetizer type things, but it's not like, a huge part. So just, what it is and what your personality likes. Those are the things that are going on the team night. So whatever you're feeling drawn to, go and check that out. But yeah, a lot of different options. And two, even if you go to something else, but then you want to come to the drop-in, because that'll be for a couple hours that people can drop in. So that's kind of what's happening now. And if you haven't gotten your tickets for the Crystal Rally, definitely check that out. And if you're not in the group for Celebration, get in the group. So I want to, I'll let other people do some celebrations before I do any celebrations and take anybody's away, because there's definitely a lot to be celebrating. So yeah, we got a great week ahead of us, guys. So it's gonna be good stuff. Who wants to do any type of celebrations?
Casey, I will.
Yes.
So Emily Emily Corte hit manager. So yay, Emily. And then also Jessica Brito did another Team Builder Club coupon, so that's amazing. I feel like someone else did a Team Builder Club and I can't think about it, so I'll come back. Paris did, yes.
Yay, lady! Awesome. Who else wants to celebrate some folks?
I want to celebrate my sister for hitting consultant this week.
Yay!
Yay, Jenny.
So awesome, Jenny. Rock, girl. And you look amazing. Oh my gosh, your transformation. That's amazing. Way to go, girl.
And she hit Crystal Consultant. So Jacqueline hit manager. Whoop!
That's so exciting. Managers, consultant and manager are like two of my most favorite rank advancement, because it starts it, it starts it for you, and then it started the replication process. Yes. Who else?
I'll go. Celebrate. Oh, Beth Ann, are you going?
Go ahead, hon. I'll wait.
Okay. I want to celebrate Lindsay. I'm not sure if she's on here, but she hit consultant and had I want to say 3 cycles too, just from staying consistent. So she got paid out on that, which was pretty exciting.
Exciting.
All right, I'm going to go. My turn. I am celebrating Sandy Collins. She worked her butt off last week and got 3 of her teammates to Crystal Consultant. She was drawing circles, doing presentations, sending videos. She was having people over for sipping samples just to get all those people enrolled. And then she flipped her husband to Crystal Consultant. I think he cycled 8 times just from their active orders. So she is killing it in California. I'm so proud of you, Sandy.
Yeah. Sandy and Charles are rock stars. I love them. Super exciting. Good stuff.
Okay, I'll go. I want to celebrate Mike McKillop. So not only has he had an amazing transformation, but he had his first enrollment which is so exciting. So next up is Crystal Consultant this week. We're going to Nashville, and he is killing it. And I'm so proud of him facing his fears this week, getting some posts out there, getting some communication out there, and just totally rocking this lifestyle.
Yeah, and like 500 likes on that transfer.
No doubt, right? That was crazy.
What's your secret, Mike? We all have to know that first transformation, 500 likes on it. My man, you look amazing. So awesome. First in Rona.
Thank you. Just a lifetime of having a lot of friends, I guess.
There you go. Pays off. What's the book? Is it in is it Eric Worre's book where it's like his dad told him, his friend, it's like, no matter what you do, keep a Rolodex of every single person you ever meet and find a way to stay in contact with people, because your network is your net worth, and your network is the most valuable thing that you have. Is people. People are the most valuable thing that you have, and you never know what a relationship will turn into. So that's awesome, Mike. It's all those relationships and friendships you're going to be able to bless a lot of people, my man.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Isn't that Kawasaki that said that?
I can't. All my books run together.
Yeah. I think so. Robert Kiyosaki? Robert?
It definitely could be him. So
yeah,
no doubt.
I'm pretty sure.
No doubt.
I want to celebrate Sherry Stowe. She is not on here anymore because she was having technical difficulties, but she enrolled last week, and she is super excited about the opportunity, and she just downloaded Zoom for the first time tonight, and she's just trying to figure it out. And we all know what that feels like when you're just first call and everything, so she'll catch the replay in here. So super excited for you, Sherry, and she's doing her first Sip and Sample Wednesday. She's doing her an information night, so good things for her.
Awesome. So great. Anybody else have some shout outs they want to do? Okay, cool. Well, I have a shout out. I want to shout out Karen and Philip. They have set up so many vision casting calls, and looking through who we're speaking to, and people that, oh my gosh, are cycling, and they've helped cast the vision now to really just get into the nitty gritty of everything, and just really understanding that geometric progression and that long term. So just way to go, you guys. And I know Diane set some up, so it's just so great to see people really taking it to the next step, right? Taking it to the next step and making sure that we're doing that whole vision piece for people. And I just think that that's something that's just so beyond powerful. And, and I know that I know Angel talked about it. I know I talked about it last week too, but, I really have this vision, you guys, that not one person falls through the cracks with welcome calls. Not one person. Let's all make the commitment to ourselves for our team. Not one person falls through the cracks of doing welcome calls. And the sooner you do it, just the more that it just becomes, it's just standard, right? It's not even like, hey, I'm going to try to get you on this call. But what I love is that new welcome email for those that are using the Forever Pack. It's a brilliant welcome email. And in that welcome email, I personally do welcome text. I don't do welcome email unless somebody specifically says, I want you to email it to me. I personally do text. I find that is actually opened and read versus the emails that just sit there. Maybe that's just me attracting it though, because I let email sit. Who knows? But it's put that date. Go ahead when you're enrolling somebody. Let them know, hey, we're going to do your welcome call between this day and this day. And then finding somebody that has a similar story for them. I'm watching people. It's so organic. It's so easy to plant the seeds for people of even sharing about this, or just, getting your products paid for, and really being able to see where somebody else is, and then letting them know that that's how, when they introduce people, that it's that community aspect. So what I'm seeing for people that are doing these is they're rank advancing people very quickly. And so I'm just a really big proponent. And so there's a beautiful printout. Of exactly. And guys, when I'm doing these welcome calls, I'm keeping this right in front of me so that it can be a structure that everybody can really implement. And it's very, very simple. So I'm encouraging people just to have it in front, but I'll just kind of give you little tips of how easy it is. But you guys, number one, you just edify. You edify the person, and you that's connecting. You're so blessed that you had Jessica connect you with this, because she's an incredible coach, and you're going to have an amazing transformation, and you could not have somebody better than Jessica who's guiding you on this journey. Congratulations. Number two, congratulations so much on investing in your health, investing in your self-care. Number three, it's literally like, this is what I have in front of me when I'm doing a welcome call. It's just step by step by step. I have it on speaker, and I have this in front of me, right? What are one or two things that are going to change for you when you achieve your wellness goals? What are 1 to 2 things that you're really excited about? Or if they're already on the product and having a transformation already, then you can ask them, what are 1 to 2 things that you've already experienced, right? And so again, then it's the next one. I know that if they haven't started the coaching yet, right, if they're new, well, my gosh, you have this free, amazing coaching, right? Or they've been experiencing it and really edifying, being active in the group, all the, Ice the Body challenge that's available to even start eating for free. So you can even start talking about the eating for free right there. And then number 5 is test to testimony. So where you're inviting them, are you going to be doing measurements? Do you have a favorite pair of like jeans that you want to get back into? Do you realize, have you ever thought about even like alkalinized test strips? I know some people that are mailing their new people pH strips to test their urine because Isagenix gets you so alkaline that people are saying, oh my gosh, I'm alkaline. Like, that's such a visual, immediate testimony. So I'm going to toss that one out there for you. Make sure you do your pictures, right? All about that Ice the Body challenge. And then, be sure to be on the lookout for, you're going to have healthier cravings, better moods, more energy. You're going to have faster recovery. And I am so excited for you about saving time and money. And you're just going to feel like you've come alive, right? And so it's all literally right there. So if you feel like you get stuck, or like, I'm afraid I can't be doing like the welcome calls yet, or I can't be the other person on the other end, I'm not skilled enough yet. You guys, we can all use this for a guide to go down, and then just their gratitude, is going to be guaranteed. Like, you are going to be so thankful that you put this nutrition in your body, and people are going to want to know what it is that you are doing. People are going to ask you, you're going to have this spunk, you're going to have this like extra glow, just extra pep in your step. And people are going to want to know what it is that you're doing. And that's really where you can, then invite people. Like, 1 or 3 things are going to happen, girl. We are more than happy. You don't have to tell anybody. You can absolutely be a closet user. But if you want to pay it forward, oh my gosh, send them to us. We will coach them and love them. Or I can show you how to be even more in the Eat for Free Club beyond the Ice the Body challenge, and show you how to get your products paid for. Or 3, maybe you might be like me and be intrigued by the idea of not only eating for free, but creating some additional income for home. I know I was intrigued, you could even say like your first check, you could even say after $150. And I was really intrigued after earning $500, after, seeing my friend earn, a full-time income part, whatever it is for you, but to plant that seed. I'm so excited to keep working with you and all those people who that need to feel better and have the same type of wellness experience that you're going to have. That pre-frames everything for people. That sets people up for success, and you don't have to know any of that. You literally just go down the list. So I want to invite everybody, have that screenshot saved on your phone, and get into the habit of every single person that joins Isagenix with you, a welcome call happens within, 3 to 5, the first week for sure. But I think it's exciting even before they get their products. And then you want to have that 2 week balls to the walls celebration of what they've experienced 2 weeks onto this system, and then revisit this idea of let's help pay it forward, and let's help you eat for free, and your next system completely paid for. And you guys, with this Crystal Consultant bonus right now, truly, with 2 people getting started, we're showing people how 100% of their second purchase, if it's something like the Forever Pack, is completely paid for, completely. So that's just super exciting. So I want to drive that home because I'm just seeing it create such momentum for people. And congrats, Miss Angel, for stepping into the top 10 for last month of residual income earners who has been driving the Forever Pack just movement. So all that retention is up and showing. So that's exciting. And she is a rock star with doing these welcome calls. So does anybody have anything else that they want to share? Congrats, Morgan and Joy, for enrolling 3 people. That's super exciting too. Anybody else have anything else?
Casey, can you just tell me again the time for tomorrow night?
8 p.m.
Thank you.
And it probably will be about an hour call if Bill's really going to go into the science. I'm just handing it over to him. He's going to have his PowerPoint. So it really will be about an hour. Sandy loves those pH strips. I mean, that's an immediate response. So it's super exciting. I personally have not done it yet, but I just might start doing that. When I was reading that, I was like, that's brilliant. So, all right, guys. And then tomorrow I am speaking to the almighty Mr. Eric Coover, and we are going to lock down a time. He is going to be our next interview up in Health in Action too. So that's super exciting. So I'll let you guys know so you can start planning for that, for Eric Coover, for his interview in the Health in Action. And then of course, still on the move for Dr. Plant and John Anderson as well. So just be on the goodness lookout for all those. So, all right. Well, it appears this time is better for a lot of people. So we will be keeping it this time. So just massive congrats to everybody who is rocking and rolling it. Yeah, and just keep it up. Keep it up. There's just so much action that's taking place. So congrats to everybody. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night in the Health in Action with Bill Andrews. And the vegan shake comes out tomorrow, not next week. But I still want to be talking about Bedtime Belly Buster this week, and goodness, so we could really have orders up on it for next week, since a lot of the vegan orders will be up for this week. So Bedtime Belly Buster rocks. Yes. 9 p.m. please. Oh, yes, 9 p.m. please for this call. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Awesome. Well, it is 2 minutes after the 30 mark. So we are going to respect the time, and everybody have a great night. And let's be excited about getting that vegan strawberry. Yeah. I'm so excited. I didn't think I was going to get it till next week. This made my night. So, all right. Bye, guys.